God says, I am in tears. I've been trying to warn you for hours. This is your final chance. If you ignore this, you will regret it deeply. Don't make the mistake of skipping this. Listen closely, because what you are about to hear is not ordinary, and it is not something you can afford to brush aside. I am reaching you at this exact moment because something important is standing right at your door, and your response will shape what happens next. You may feel like this is just another voice, but deep inside you already sense that this is different and it carries weight. I am calling you because I see what you cannot see, and I know what is moving around you right now. Do not let distraction pull you away, because missing this could mean missing the protection and direction you desperately need. Type Amen if you believe. I am not speaking from distance or silence. I am speaking with urgency because time is not standing still for you. You have been ignoring small signs, quiet nudges, and moments that were meant to slow you down and make you aware. Every time you felt something was not right, that was me trying to guide you away from what could harm you. But you kept moving, thinking it would pass, thinking you would figure it out later. I am telling you now with clarity, this is not the time to delay or dismiss what you feel. There is something forming ahead of you, something that could bring pain if you walk into it without awareness. I am not here to scare you. I am here to protect you. And protection sometimes comes with warnings that feel heavy. You have been chosen for more than confusion and struggle, and I refuse to let you fall without reaching out again. This is why my voice feels strong right now, because I am pressing through everything that tries to distract you. Stay here and listen, because what you understand now can save you from regret later. If this is touching your heart, take a moment and like this video as a sign that you are open to receiving guidance and protection. You may not realize it, but you are standing at a turning point, and your next step matters more than you think. The choices you make in moments like this can either open doors of peace or lead you into unnecessary hardship. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be aware and willing to listen. You have been strong for so long, carrying things quietly, but strength also means knowing when to pause and receive direction. This is that moment for you right now. Type 777 to receive blessings. I see the fear you do not speak about, the thoughts that keep you awake, and the uncertainty that sits in your chest. You try to push it away, but it keeps returning because it is connected to something real that needs your attention. I am not distant from your pain. I am right here in it with you, guiding you step by step. You are not alone, even when it feels like no one understands what you are going through. My presence has been around you, protecting you, even when you did not notice it. What is coming is not meant to destroy you, but it will test you if you walk into it unprepared. This is why I am speaking so clearly now, because preparation begins with awareness. When you recognize what is ahead, you gain the power to respond instead of react. You are not weak, and you are not meant to be overwhelmed by life. I have placed strength inside you, and now I am calling you to use it wisely. There are people, situations, and decisions around you that require careful attention. Not everything that looks good is meant for you, and not every opportunity is aligned with your path. You have felt hesitation before certain choices, and that feeling was not random. It was my way of slowing you down and helping you avoid what could harm your peace. Trust that feeling now more than ever, because it is part of how I communicate with you. I know you have been tired, and I know you have been hoping for a breakthrough. You have been waiting for things to change, for answers to come, and for clarity to replace confusion. I am telling you now that clarity is being given to you, but you must be willing to receive it. Do not rush past this moment looking for something easier or more comfortable. Sometimes the truth feels heavy before it brings relief, but it always leads you to safety. You are not being punished, and you are not being abandoned. You are being guided, even in this intense moment where my voice feels urgent and emotional. I care about what happens to you, and I am not willing to stay silent when something important is at stake. You are valuable, and your life carries purpose that cannot be replaced. This is why I am calling you again, with more intensity than before, because you matter more than you realize. There are patterns around you that have repeated themselves, and you have quietly noticed them but chose to ignore them. Each time something felt off, you convinced yourself it was nothing, hoping it would change on its own. I am telling you clearly now, it will not change unless you respond differently. This is why I am calling your attention again, stronger than before, because this time cannot be treated like the others. You are being given a chance to break what has been quietly building against you. Type 222 if you trust God. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual, now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy-at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not powerless in this situation, even if it feels overwhelming. The strength inside you has not disappeared. It has only been buried under doubt and hesitation. I am bringing it back to the surface so you can stand firm and make the right choices. You have been guided many times before, and each time you listened, you avoided something that could have hurt you. This moment is no different, but it carries more weight because the stakes are higher. There is a shift happening, and you can sense it, even if you cannot fully explain it. Things that once felt stable may start to feel uncertain, and that is not meant to confuse you. It is meant to wake you up and help you see clearly what needs to change. I am not removing things from your life without purpose. I am making space for what is truly meant for you. Let go of the fear that comes with change, because it is leading you towards something better. You have been holding on to certain people and situations out of habit, not because they bring you peace. Deep down, you already know this, but you have been afraid to face it. I am asking you now to be honest with yourself, because honesty is the beginning of freedom. You cannot move forward while holding on to what keeps pulling you back. Trust that releasing what no longer serves you will not leave you empty. It will prepare you for what is aligned with your life. The warning I am giving you is not meant to create panic. It is meant to create awareness and action. You still have time to choose wisely, but that time must not be wasted. Delaying what you already know to be true will only make things harder later. I am showing you now so you can move with clarity instead of regret. Take this seriously, because ignoring it will not make it disappear. Type yes to affirm. You may feel a sense of pressure right now, but understand that this pressure is not here to break you. It is here to push you into a decision that aligns with your protection and growth. Comfort has kept you in places that were slowly draining you, and now it is time to move beyond that. I am guiding you out of what is familiar into what is right. Trust that even if it feels uncomfortable, it is necessary. There are distractions trying to pull your attention away from this moment. They want you to forget what you are feeling right now and return to your usual patterns. Do not allow that to happen, because this moment carries truth that you need. Stay present and hold on to what is being revealed to you. The clarity you feel right now is not something to take lightly. You have been asking for answers, even if you did not say it out loud. You have been searching for direction, hoping something would finally make sense. This is that answer, and it is coming to you with urgency because it cannot wait any longer. I am responding to your silent prayers and your unspoken concerns. You are being heard, and you are being guided. There is something you need to step away from, and you already know what it is. It has been on your mind, quietly reminding you that it is not right for you. Each time you tried to ignore it, the feeling returned stronger. That is because it is not meant to stay in your life. Letting go will not be easy, but holding on will cost you more in the end. You are not being left alone to figure this out. I am with you in every step, guiding you and strengthening you as you move forward. When you feel unsure, remember that you are not relying on your strength alone. My presence is surrounding you, helping you make the right decisions. You are being supported, even when it feels difficult. This is the moment where you choose between staying where you are or stepping into what is better for you. Both paths are in front of you, but only one leads to peace and protection. I am not forcing you, but I am guiding you with everything I have. Listen closely to what you feel deep inside, because that is where my guidance is speaking to you. Do not underestimate how important this moment is for your life. The decisions you make now will shape what comes next, and I want you to move forward with clarity. You have everything you need to choose wisely, and you are not lacking anything. Trust yourself, because I have placed that trust within you for a reason. You are stronger than the fear that tries to hold you back. You are wiser than the doubt that tries to confuse you. You are protected even when you feel uncertain. This is your moment to stand firm and move in the direction that leads to peace. Keep listening, because there is still more you need to understand, and it will guide you even further. There is a reason why you have felt restless, even in moments when everything seemed calm on the outside. That restlessness was not random. It was a signal that something needed to change. You tried to silence it by staying busy, by distracting yourself, or by convincing yourself that things would get better on their own. But deep inside, you knew something was not aligned with your path. I am bringing that awareness to the surface now so you can finally respond to it. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You have been patient, and I have seen every moment where you chose to endure instead of walking away. Your patience is not weakness, it is strength. But even strength must be guided in the right direction. Staying in a place that no longer serves you is not loyalty, it is delay. I am calling you to move with purpose, not just endure without change. Your life is meant to progress, not remain stuck in cycles that drain your spirit. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. There are people around you who do not fully understand your journey, and that has made you question yourself at times. You have wondered if you are overthinking or if you are imagining the signals you feel. But I am telling you clearly, You are not imagining anything. What you sense is real, and it deserves your attention. Trust what you feel, because it is part of how I guide you through situations others cannot see. You may feel a sense of loss as you begin to step away from what is no longer right for you. That feeling is natural, but it does not mean you are making the wrong choice. Sometimes letting go creates space for something greater, even if it feels empty at first. I am not removing things from your life to leave you with nothing. I am making room for what will bring you peace, growth, and fulfillment. There is also something within you that has been waiting to rise, something you have kept hidden out of fear or doubt. You have questioned whether you are capable, whether you are ready, or whether you deserve what is ahead of you. I am telling you now, you are more ready than you think. The strength you need has already been placed inside you. You only need to trust it and take the step forward. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. The warning I am giving you is not just about avoiding something harmful, it is also about stepping into something better. You are not being pushed away from one thing without being guided toward another. There is a path ahead of you that leads to peace and clarity, but you must be willing to walk away from what is blocking it. Holding on to both at the same time will only create confusion. Choose the path that brings you closer to who you are meant to be. You have been through moments that tested your faith, moments where you felt alone and unsure. But even in those times, you were never abandoned. I was there, guiding you quietly, protecting you in ways you may not have noticed. The fact that you are here now is proof that you have been carried through more than you realize. Do not let doubt erase the truth of how far you have come. This is not a moment to rush, but it is also not a moment to ignore. You need to move with intention, taking each step with awareness and trust. When you pause and listen, you will feel the direction becoming clearer. I am not hiding anything from you. I am revealing it in a way that you can understand and act on. Stay connected to that clarity, because it will guide your next decisions. There are doors that are beginning to close, and that may feel unsettling at first, but those doors were not meant to remain open forever. They served their purpose, and now it is time for you to move forward. I am not closing them to limit you. I am closing them to protect you. Trust that what is ahead will be better than what you are leaving behind. At the same time, new doors are quietly opening, even if you cannot fully see them yet. Opportunities, connections, and moments are being prepared for you, but you must be in the right place to receive them. Staying where you are will keep you from stepping into what is waiting for you. This is why your decision now is so important. You are not being asked to do something impossible. You are being asked to trust what you already feel and act on it. That may seem simple, but it requires courage. Courage to let go. Courage to step forward. And courage to believe that something better is waiting for you. You have that courage within you, even if you do not always recognize it. I know that part of you wants certainty before making a move. You want to see everything clearly before you take a step. But sometimes faith requires you to move forward even when you cannot see the full picture. I am asking you to trust that I am guiding you, even when the path is not completely visible. Each step you take will reveal more, and you will not be left without direction. You are being given a chance to change the course of what could have become a painful situation. This is not something everyone receives, and it is not something to take lightly. You have been chosen to see what others might miss. Use that awareness to protect yourself and move toward what is right for you. You have spent too much time second-guessing what you feel, and that hesitation has delayed what you could have already stepped into. I am not here to confuse you. I am here to make things undeniable. What you feel in your heart right now is real, and it is guiding you toward the truth you cannot ignore anymore. There are moments when you tried to convince yourself that everything would fix itself without your involvement. You hoped that time would solve what required your decision. But time does not correct what is repeated without change, and I am showing you this so you can break that cycle. You are not meant to stay in patterns that keep leading you to the same place of frustration. This is your chance to step out of that loop and move in a new direction. Type 1010 to claim miracles. I see the hesitation in you, the quiet fear that if you make the wrong move, things could become worse. That fear has kept you still, even when you knew something needed to change. But staying still in the wrong place does not protect you, it slowly drains you. I am calling you to move with trust, not with fear. You are not stepping into danger, you are stepping out of it. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You have been given signs in ways you could understand, through feelings, through moments, through situations that did not sit right with you. Each one was a piece of guidance, leading you to this exact point. Nothing has been random in your journey. Even the confusion had a purpose. It brought you to a place where you are ready to listen more deeply. Now that you are here, do not turn away from what is being shown to you. There is something you have been holding on to out of habit, not because it brings you peace. You have told yourself that letting go would be too difficult, or that it might not be necessary. But deep inside, you already know that it is time. I am not asking you to act blindly. I am asking you to act on the truth you already feel. Trust that truth, because it is leading you towards something better. Type 222 if you trust God. You may feel like you are being asked to step into the unknown, and that can feel uncomfortable. But what you call unknown is not empty. It is filled with what is meant for you. You have outgrown certain places, and staying there will only hold you back. Growth requires movement, and movement requires courage. I am calling you to that courage now. There are things happening behind the scenes that you cannot see yet, but they are aligning for your benefit. What feels like loss now will soon reveal itself as protection. What feels like uncertainty will turn into clarity as you move forward. I am not leading you into confusion, I am leading you out of it. Stay grounded in that truth as you take your next steps. You are not alone in this transition, even if it feels like it at times. My presence is with you, steady and constant, guiding you even when you do not realize it. Every step you take with awareness strengthens your path. Every decision you make with clarity brings you closer to peace. You are not walking blindly, you are being led. There is also a part of you that has been waiting for this moment, even if you are not fully aware of it. A part of you that is ready to move forward, ready to leave behind what no longer serves you. That part has been quiet, but it has not disappeared. I am bringing it forward now so you can act from strength instead of hesitation. You are ready, even if you feel uncertain. Do not let fear convince you to stay where you are. Fear often disguises itself as safety, but it keeps you from growing. True safety comes from alignment, from being where you are meant to be. I am guiding you toward that place, but you must be willing to move. Staying still will not protect you. It will only delay what you are meant to step into. You have been given enough clarity to take your next step. You do not need to see everything ahead. You only need to trust what is right in front of you. Each step will reveal the next, and you will not be left without direction. I am not asking you to figure everything out at once. I am asking you to trust and move forward. There is a shift happening within you, and you can feel it if you pay attention. Your thoughts are changing, your awareness is growing, and your desire for peace is becoming stronger. That shift is not accidental. It is part of your transformation. You are being prepared for something better, and that preparation requires letting go of what is holding you back. Trust the process, even when it feels challenging. You have come too far to remain where you are. Everything you have experienced has led you to this moment of clarity. Do not waste it by returning to what feels familiar but is not right. You deserve peace, growth, and alignment, and those things are within your reach. All you need to do is take the step that you already know is necessary. There have been moments when you knew something was not right, but you silenced that knowing because it was easier to stay where you were. You told yourself that maybe it was just your imagination, or that things would eventually improve without action. But deep inside, that quiet voice never stopped speaking. It kept returning, reminding you that something needed your attention. I am that voice, and I am speaking louder now, because you are finally ready to hear me clearly. Type Amen. To receive clarity. You are not being asked to carry this awareness without support. I am strengthening you as you understand more, even if it feels overwhelming at first. You may feel like everything is becoming too real all at once, but that is because you are stepping out of denial and into truth. Truth has a way of bringing both clarity and responsibility. Now that you see what you need to see, you have the power to respond differently. There is a decision that you have been delaying, and that delay has been costing you more than you realize. Each time you put it off, it created more tension inside you. You tried to ignore it, but ignoring it did not bring peace. It only made the feeling stronger. I am calling you now to face it, not with fear, but with courage and trust. You may feel like you are standing alone in this moment, but you are not alone at all. I am with you, closer than you think, guiding your thoughts and strengthening your heart. When you feel uncertain, that is when you must lean into my presence the most. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. I am here to lead you step by step. Type 1111 to affirm your faith. There are things that are beginning to fall away from your life, and that may feel unsettling. But understand this clearly. What is falling away is not meant to stay. It may have been part of your journey, but it is not part of your future. Holding on to it will only delay your growth. Let it go with trust, knowing that you are being guided towards something better. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have been holding on to certain fears that have kept you from moving forward. Fear of change, fear of loss, fear of making the wrong choice. But fear does not protect you, it limits you. I am calling you to move beyond that fear and step into trust. Trust that I am guiding you, and trust that you are capable of handling what comes next. There is something important about this moment that you must understand. This is not just another day or another situation. This is a turning point, and how you respond now will shape what happens next. You are being given a chance to choose differently, to act with awareness instead of habit. Do not take this lightly, because it carries weight for your future. You may be wondering what will happen if you take this step, and that uncertainty can feel overwhelming. But what you need to understand is that staying where you are is not safe either. It may feel familiar, but it is not aligned with your growth. Moving forward may feel uncertain, but it leads to peace and clarity. Staying still will only keep you in the same cycle. You have been prepared for this moment in ways you may not fully recognize. Every challenge you faced, every lesson you learned, has been building your strength. You are not the same person you were before. You have grown, even through pain and struggle. Now it is time to use that growth to make a different choice. There is a sense of urgency in my voice because I do not want you to miss this opportunity. Opportunities like this do not come again in the same way. You are being given a clear moment of understanding, and it is meant to guide you forward. Do not ignore it or push it aside. Stay present and let it lead you. You are stronger than the situation you are facing. You are not meant to be controlled by it or overwhelmed by it. You are meant to rise above it and move forward with clarity. I am reminding you of who you are, because you have forgotten your strength in moments of doubt, but that strength has never left you. This is the moment where you choose to trust what you feel and act on it. Not later, not when it feels easier, but now. You have been given enough clarity to take your next step. You do not need to wait for more signs. This is your sign. Stay grounded in what you are feeling right now. Do not let distractions pull you away from this clarity. You are being guided with intention, and every word you are hearing is meant to help you move forward. Keep listening, because there is still more you need to understand, and it will continue to guide you toward the path that is meant for you. There is something shifting inside your heart, and you can feel it if you stay still for a moment. It is a quiet but powerful knowing that something must change. You have tried to silence it before, but it keeps rising because it is real. This is not your imagination, and it is not something to dismiss. It is guidance, and it is leading you toward a better path. Type 777 to receive blessings. You have been given many chances to recognize what is happening around you, and each time you came close to understanding, something pulled your attention away. But this time is different because you are staying present. You are allowing yourself to feel what you once avoided. That is the first step toward change, and it is a powerful one. You are no longer running from the truth, you are facing it. There are things in your life that have reached their limit, even if you have not fully accepted it yet. You have held on to them because they were familiar, not because they were right. Familiarity can feel safe, but it can also keep you stuck. I am asking you to look beyond what feels comfortable and see what is actually aligned with your peace. This is how you move forward. You may feel resistance inside you, a part of you that wants to hold on just a little longer. That resistance comes from fear, not from truth. Fear tries to keep you where you are, even when it is no longer good for you. Truth, on the other hand, pushes you to grow and move. I am speaking to the part of you that is ready to grow, the part that knows it is time. Type yes to affirm. You are not losing anything that is meant for you. What is meant for you will remain, and what is not will fall away no matter how tightly you hold on to it. This is something you must understand deeply. Letting go is not failure, it is alignment. It is making space for what belongs in your life. Trust that what is leaving is doing so for your protection. There are moments when you will feel uncertain. And that is natural when you are stepping into something new. But uncertainty does not mean you are on the wrong path. It means you are moving beyond what you have known. Growth always carries a level of discomfort, but it also carries the promise of something better. I am guiding you through that process. You have been asking for peace, even if you did not say it out loud. You have been searching for a sense of calm that you have not felt in a long time. That peace is not far from you. But it requires a decision. You cannot find peace while holding on to what disturbs your spirit. You must choose peace, even when it means letting go of something familiar. I see your strength, even when you feel weak. I see your courage, even when you feel afraid. You are not as fragile as you think, and you are not as lost as you feel. You are in a moment of transformation, and that can feel overwhelming. But transformation is not destruction, it is growth. It is becoming who you are meant to be. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something important you must remember in this moment. You are not alone, and you have never been alone. Even in your most difficult moments, I was there, guiding you quietly. The reason you are still standing is because you have been protected in ways you did not see. That protection has not stopped, and it will not stop now. This moment is about choosing to trust what you feel instead of doubting it. You have spent too much time questioning yourself. Now it is time to believe in what is being shown to you. I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into clarity. Stay with that clarity and let it guide your actions. There is a path opening in front of you, even if you cannot see it fully yet. It is a path that leads to peace, growth, and alignment. But you cannot walk it while holding on to what is behind you. You must step forward, even if it feels uncertain. Each step will reveal more, and you will not be left without direction. You are being given a chance to move into a better place in your life. This is not something to ignore or delay. You have been called to this moment for a reason. There is purpose in what you are experiencing right now. Trust that purpose and let it guide you. Stay focused on what you are feeling in this moment. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from this clarity. You are being guided with intention, and every word you are hearing is meant to help you move forward. Keep listening, because there is still more you need to understand, and it will continue to guide you toward the path that is meant for you. This moment is not ordinary, and the understanding you are receiving is meant to guide you with precision. There is something inside you that has finally awakened, and it is refusing to be ignored any longer. It is not loud, but it is steady, and it keeps drawing your attention back to what matters. You may feel a mix of emotions right now, but that is part of the process of becoming aware. When truth settles in, it changes how you see everything around you. You cannot go back to what you once ignored, because now you know. Type 1111 to affirm. You have been walking through situations that required your patience, but now you are entering a moment that requires your action. Patience served its purpose, but action is what will move you forward now. You cannot remain still when everything inside you is telling you to move. This is not a time to hesitate or wait for a better moment. This is the moment you have been prepared for. There is a decision that is becoming impossible to ignore, and you can feel it growing stronger within you. Each time you try to push it aside, it returns with more intensity. That is because it is aligned with your path, and it will not disappear until you face it. You already know what needs to be done, even if you are afraid to admit it. I am asking you to trust that knowing. You may feel like you are stepping away from something important, but what you are really doing is stepping towards something greater. It may not look that way at first, because change often feels like loss before it feels like gain. But what is meant for you will not require you to shrink or struggle constantly. What is meant for you will bring peace, even if it challenges you to grow. Trust that you are being led towards something better. Type Amen to receive strength. There are moments when fear will try to return, reminding you of what could go wrong. But fear is not your guide, it is your test. It shows you where you need to trust more deeply. Do not let fear make your decisions for you. Let truth and clarity lead you, because they will not lead you into harm. You are not being rushed without support. I am walking with you through this, strengthening you as you move. Even when you feel uncertain, you are not alone. My presence is steady, and it will not leave you. You can rely on that, even when everything else feels uncertain. There are things that are beginning to fall into place, even if you cannot fully see them yet. What once felt confusing is starting to make sense. What once felt heavy is beginning to lift. This is the result of you choosing to stay and listen. You are aligning with what is meant for you, and that alignment is bringing change. You have been through enough to know that ignoring what you feel only leads to more struggle. This time, you are being given the chance to respond differently. You are being given the chance to choose clarity over comfort. That choice will shape what comes next, and it will lead you toward peace. Do not let doubt convince you that you are not ready. You are ready, even if you feel unsure. Readiness does not mean having everything figured out. It means being willing to move forward with trust. You have that willingness within you, and it is growing stronger with each moment. There is something powerful about this moment that you must not overlook. You are being given direct guidance, and that is not something to take lightly. Many go through life without recognizing when they are being guided. You are recognizing it now, and that awareness is a gift. Use it wisely. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You are not the same person you were before this moment. Something has shifted inside you, and that shift is real. It is changing how you think, how you feel, and how you see your path. This is growth, even if it feels intense. Growth is not always comfortable, but it is always necessary. You have been protected in ways you did not even notice, and that protection is still around you. What you are being guided away from could have caused more harm than you realize. Trust that you are being moved for a reason. Nothing is happening without purpose. This is your moment to act with clarity and trust. Not later, not when it feels easier, but now. You have been given everything you need to take your next step. Do not delay it. Move forward with confidence, knowing that you are being guided. This is not confusion anymore. This is clarity growing stronger with every moment you remain present. You are no longer standing on the edge of understanding. You have stepped into it. That is why everything feels more real, more direct, and more urgent than before. There was a time when you could have easily turned away and ignored what you felt. You could have chosen distraction, comfort, or denial, and it would have seemed easier in the moment. But you did not, and that is why you are here now, receiving what is meant for you. You stayed when it felt intense, and you listened when it would have been easier to scroll past. That choice matters more than you realize, because it has brought you into alignment with something that can protect and guide you. Type 222 if you trust God. You are not being asked to stay passive any longer. This is the moment where understanding must turn into action. You have seen the signs, you have felt the nudges, and you have recognized the truth that keeps returning to you. Now it is time to respond to it with courage. Action does not mean rushing without thought, it means moving with clarity and intention. There is something you have been holding on to that is no longer meant to stay in your life. You have known this for a while, even if you did not fully accept it. Each time you tried to justify it, something inside you felt unsettled. That unsettled feeling was not random, it was guidance. I am reminding you now that holding on to it will only keep you from stepping into what is right for you. Type yes to affirm. You may feel like letting go will leave a space that cannot be filled, but that is not the truth. What is leaving is making room for something better, something that aligns with your peace and growth. You are not losing, you are transitioning. You are moving from what is no longer right into what is meant for you. Trust that the space created will not remain empty. There is a quiet strength inside you that is rising, even if you do not fully recognize it yet. It is the part of you that is ready to move forward, ready to choose differently, and ready to trust more deeply. That strength has always been there, but now it is becoming active. You are not as uncertain as you think, and you are not as weak as you feel. You are becoming aware of your ability to choose what is right for you. You have spent time hoping that things would change without your involvement, but now you understand that change requires your participation. You are not being asked to control everything, but you are being asked to take responsibility for your direction. That responsibility is not a burden, it is a gift. It gives you the power to shape your path instead of being carried by circumstances. There may be moments where you feel fear trying to return, reminding you of what could go wrong. But fear is not the truth. It is a reaction to stepping into something new. Do not let it stop you from moving forward. Instead, recognize it and continue anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move despite it. You are being guided away from something that could have caused you more harm than you realize. What feels difficult now is actually protection in disguise. If you could see the full picture, you would understand why this moment is so important. But even without seeing everything, you are being given enough clarity to act. That is all you need right now. There are new opportunities that are quietly waiting for you, but they require you to be in the right place to receive them. Staying where you are will keep you from seeing them. Moving forward will bring them into your awareness. This is why your decision matters so much in this moment. It is not just about what you are leaving, it is about what you are stepping into. You are not being left to figure this out on your own. My presence is with you, guiding you and strengthening you as you move. When you feel unsure, remember that you are supported. When you feel weak, remember that you are being strengthened. You are not alone, even for a moment. This is your time to act with clarity and trust. You have been given everything you need to take your next step. Do not wait for a perfect moment, because this is already the moment. What you do now will shape what comes next. Choose to move forward with confidence. What you feel now is direction beginning to take shape within you. This is where everything starts to shift in a real and lasting way. There were times when you doubted yourself, when you questioned whether what you felt was real or just your imagination. You looked for outside confirmation, hoping someone else would tell you what to do. But the truth has always been placed within you, waiting for you to trust it. I am not speaking to you from far away. I am speaking into that place inside you where truth already lives. You are not guessing anymore. You are recognizing. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are being called to trust that inner clarity now more than ever. Not tomorrow, not later when it feels easier, but now in this very moment. Delaying what you already know will only keep you in the same place. You have seen what happens when you ignore it, and you have felt the weight it brings. This time is different because you are being given a clear chance to respond. There is something you have been tolerating that you were never meant to carry this long. You told yourself that you could handle it, that it was not a big deal, or that it would eventually change. But it has not changed, and it has been quietly affecting your peace. I am asking you now to stop accepting what disturbs your spirit. You deserve more than just getting by. Type yes to affirm. You may feel like stepping away will create conflict or discomfort, and that thought has kept you still. But staying where you are has been creating a deeper discomfort inside you. That inner unrest is more important than temporary peace on the outside. I'm guiding you toward a place where both your inner and outer world can align. That alignment begins with your decision. You are not being asked to destroy anything. You are being asked to release what is not meant for you. There is a difference, and it matters. Releasing is an act of trust, not an act of anger. It is choosing to move toward what is right instead of staying attached to what is familiar. That choice is powerful, even if it feels difficult at first. There is also something new beginning to form in your life, even if you cannot fully see it yet. It is quiet, but it is steady, and it is waiting for you to step into the right place to receive it. What you are letting go of is not leaving you empty. It is making room. You are not losing, you are preparing. You have been protected more times than you realize, even in moments when things felt uncertain. What you thought was delay was often protection. What you thought was confusion was often guidance in disguise. Now that you are seeing more clearly, you can understand why certain things did not work out the way you expected. It was not rejection, it was redirection. There is a part of you that is ready to move forward, even if another part still feels afraid. Focus on the part that is ready. That is the part that is aligned with your growth. Fear will always try to speak, but it does not have to lead. Let truth lead you, because truth will not lead you into regret. You are not alone in this moment, even if it feels like a personal decision. I am with you, strengthening you and guiding you as you move. You are not being left to figure everything out by yourself. Every step you take with awareness is supported. You are being held, even when you feel uncertain. This is the moment where you stop waiting for things to change on their own. This is where you become part of that change. You are not powerless, and you are not stuck. You have the ability to choose differently, and that choice will create a new direction for your life. Do not underestimate the power of one clear decision. There may be a temptation to go back to what feels easier, to return to what you already know, But easier is not always better, and familiar is not always right. You have outgrown certain things, and going back will only bring you back into the same cycle. Moving forward may feel uncertain, but it leads to growth and peace. You have come too far to stop here. Everything you have experienced has been preparing you for this moment of clarity and action. You are not the same person you were before, and you should not go back to thinking the same way. You are growing, and growth requires movement. That willingness is what is opening the next level of clarity for you right now. You are not the same person who first started listening, and you can feel that shift within you. There is a deeper understanding forming now, one that goes beyond simple awareness. You are beginning to connect what you feel with what you need to do. This is where many hesitate, because action requires courage. But you are not being asked to leap blindly. You are being guided step by step. Each realization you have had has been preparing you for this exact point. Type Amen if you believe. You are now being shown that your peace is not something you have to chase, it is something you must choose. You cannot keep placing yourself in situations that disturb your spirit and expect peace to remain. Peace comes when your choices align with what you know is right. You already know what brings you peace and what takes it away. Now you must choose accordingly. There has been a pattern in your life where you tolerated what you should have walked away from. Not because you were weak, but because you were hopeful. You believed things could improve, and sometimes they did for a moment. But those moments did not last, and the same feeling returned. That is because the foundation was not right, and now you are seeing that clearly. Type 777 to receive blessings. You are being called to break that pattern once and for all. Not halfway, not temporarily, but completely. This is not about making a small adjustment, it is about making a clear decision. A decision that says you will no longer accept what drains you. A decision that says you are ready to move into something better. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. You may feel a sense of sadness as you accept what needs to change. That is natural, because you invested your time, your energy, and your emotions. Letting go does not erase that investment, but it honors your growth. It shows that you value your peace more than your attachment to what is no longer right. That is not loss, that is maturity. There is also a sense of strength rising within you that you may not fully recognize yet. It is quiet, but it is firm, and it is guiding you forward. This strength is not something new. It has always been inside you, but now it is becoming active because you are choosing to listen. You are no longer ignoring your own truth. You are being reminded that you deserve alignment, not confusion. You deserve peace, not constant tension. You deserve growth, not stagnation. These are not things you have to earn. They are things you must allow into your life. And allowing them begins with releasing what stands in the way. There will be moments where you question your decision, where you wonder if you are doing the right thing. That is normal, because change always brings uncertainty. But do not let that uncertainty pull you back. Remember why you are making this decision. Remember how you felt before this clarity came to you. You have been guided to this point with intention. Every moment of discomfort, every feeling of unease was leading you here. It was not random, and it was not meaningless. It was preparation. Now that you are here, you must use what you have been given. You are not being left without direction. Even as you move forward, you will continue to feel guidance. It may come as a quiet knowing, a sense of peace, or a feeling that something is right. Pay attention to those signals, because they are part of how I lead you. You are not walking alone. There is something ahead of you that requires your presence, your attention, and your readiness. But you cannot step into it while holding on to what is behind you. You must create space, and that space will allow new things to enter your life. Trust that what is coming is better than what you are leaving. You are not making a mistake by choosing yourself, by choosing your peace, by choosing your growth. You are honoring the life that has been given to you. You are stepping into the person you are meant to become. That is something to stand firm in, even when it feels difficult. This is the moment where everything begins to change, not because something outside of you has shifted, but because you have. Your awareness, your clarity, and your willingness to act are creating a new direction.